What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to check out some batteries here by EXX Power. I'm not sure why they sent me two lithium batteries, but we're going to check them out and see if there's any difference in them. I'm going to start by opening up the case. We're going to go over the kit, what's included, and I have a EZGO golf cart that we're going to actually install on today's video. We look at the very top of the battery here. It says nominal energy, 5,376 watt hours, max continuous 250. 10 seconds is 500, and 3 seconds is 800 amps. You know, it talks about if you're leaving the pack longer than 5 days, must shut the battery off or whatever. Qualified personnel only, do not disassemble. Well, we're going to disassemble here on today's video because, well, we got two of them, and I don't know if there's a difference or not. And this one got damaged in shipping. It just bent down. I think it's okay though. But on this outside here, we have your negative and your positive. We have battery covers on there as well. You have a charge port here with its own connection. You have an RS-45, that's for the gauge. You have a vent. And right down here, it looks like we have a circuit breaker, which is also the on and off switch as well. So we'll check that out on the inside. That's the only thing it has on the batteries. You have the feet down here where you can mount it that's welded to the case, which is pretty nice. Now on the opposite side, in the back, there's nothing on there. On the front, you have the EXX Power, their logo, their website. I'll place links to where we can find this battery in the description, and I'll try to find the cheapest price I can find for these batteries as well. All right, let's see exactly what we got in here. We got our cells here. Cells look pretty nice. Can't tell what kind of cells they are. Everything looks to be going through a bar instead of wires. And it looks like they have a ribbon cable probably for the balancing leads. You have your BMS down here. This right here is going to be the switch here in the breaker. Looks to be a pretty nice built battery as well. Tell you what, let's go ahead and pull this right here cover off as well to see if there's any difference. So yes, there was a main difference. This one is the first one that they sent to me, and actually once I went to my email, I started looking at it and I seen, okay, they did send the production model first, and then they sent the model that would be sold, you know, on the internet. So this is the model that you would buy here, and by looking at it, it's a very clean install here. Everything looks nice and neat. Everything is so much more protected. See, this right here is clear. It's not protected here and there. They put those protective caps there and there. It's just the little things like that, guys. What else? There's no protective caps here. There's protective caps there. This one did not have the T-class fuse. This one does. This one did not have the relays built on the PCB board. This one does as well. All right, so this is what we got. You got your battery, obviously. This is the charger that comes with it. The charger plugs directly into the dedicated port for the charger. The charger has a handle, and you have some feet where you can mount it at as well. The battery came with enough hardware to mount the charger and the battery down. This is the gauge, so it's a little bit different than some of the other gauges. What I like about it is that the back of the gauge as well is all enclosed, so it's pretty neat. You got your voltage, you got your percentage, you got your current, so it's putting 22 amps of current back into the battery. The battery is on, it is being charged. We're going to hit the temperature button. It's all touchscreen. So you got your temperature here. You have cell temp T1 and internal temp T2. So there's two internal temperatures on the battery itself. Down here you have I guess that's the MOSFET temperature of 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and the T1 at 59, T2 at 59, and a balance of 71. So there's no cycles on the battery. That's the next thing. Let's check voltage. This is the voltage of all the cells on the battery itself. So you can run down every cell that's in the battery and check it out. And your main power button is right here for the battery. So There's no need to get back on the battery to try to turn it on or off if you don't have to. This is the breaker. You can control that switch there from the breaker if you want to, or you can just use on and off from right there. So this right here is the AC plug for the golf cart. It comes in the kit. I will soon have a EZGO adapter for this right here plug. So just reach out if you get one of these square plugs. And I have them. You know I sell the NOCO adapters for the EZGO golf carts as well right now. That's about 1.5 feet, and you have your power plug on there. Now, as far as paperwork goes, just the two things. You got your warranty card, 8-year warranty. Be sure to fill that out and upload that so you can get your warranty. And your product manual is very colorful as well, and it lets you know that they make all different kind of models of batteries as well. And maybe we're going to run through some of these other batteries on the channel pretty soon, but they make a 105, a 150 48, they make a 105 36, and they make a 105, or actually a 100 amp 72. So that's that. It tells you everything about the battery here, and the gauge, and the Bluetooth app, because you can download a Bluetooth app on your phone to be able to monitor everything. But that's that, and that's the battery with the kit. All right, so next step, remove all of this right here. I'm going to remove these lead acid batteries. I'm not going to show that in that clip. We're going to remove this charger. I need to remove that stock charging port there. All right, got the batteries out. The battery tray needs to be moved back about 1 inch, and the battery is 11 inches wide, so we're going to have to do that as well. So that's what we're going to do next. Went ahead and got the battery tray cut. We had to cut the center bar out. We're going to have to move it at like 1 inch and weld it back in so this right here battery will fit. The battery is 11 inches wide. Cutting the bottom part off of the other piece as well after you cut it out, and getting a new piece in and painted. We're about to test fit this battery in just a second. All right, guys, got the battery installed. This is the EXX Power 48 volt, 51.2 volt lithium. We mounted the charger over here. The golf cart already had a DC to DC converter, so I left it in there. That's that. I made the adapter to go with this right here, square AC input plug. So if you have one of these, I can make those as well on 36 or 48 volt configurations. Just reach out. I'll have my email down below where you can reach out to me. On the dash here, we have the gauge. Let's power it on. This right here turns the gauge on and the battery. Here the battery click. It says EXX power. I'm gonna mute the radio. All right, so up here you have charge. You have power on. You can turn the power of the battery on or off from right here, and the gauge will still stay on. You got your voltage, you got your current. So right now we're pulling 0.1 amps. That's from the DC to DC converter, and it's powering on a Bluetooth radio right here. So down here it says it'll go 53 miles, but that's give or take. You got temperatures of the batteries, the high voltage and low voltage of the cells. Get temperature here. So MOS is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, T1 is 60, T2 is 60, and balance of 69, 0 cycles. It shows you T2 internal temp and T1 internal temp as well. And down here, your voltage, it gives you a voltage of all 16 cells. So there it is, that's the Spark BMS. And this is the master power switch to turn the battery on or off. So the cart cruises really nice. It's got a lot more pickup now than it had before with those old lead acid batteries in it. I didn't show her before and after of that, but definitely has some pickup. Regenerative braking kicking in. Very nice. This golf cart is lifted, and it has radial tires on it, so those are pretty nice too. You know, they ride a lot better on the pavement than the all-terrains do. These tires are Federals. They're 205/60 14s. They're radials. They ride really good as well. But there it is, guys. That's a clean little EZGO. Got some black and purple accents. This is for his daughter.
Just did the lithium swap by the EXX Power. I'll list that battery down below if you're interested in one of those batteries. Or this kit, saves a lot of room. Got more room, maybe put a cooler down there. You know, put some amps, some speakers, whatever you want it to really down there. But appreciate you guys watching today's video. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.